Yo, what's up? Yeah, having some fun here with the boys. It's the Trade of the Day, brought to you by Day Trade the World. Click that little QR code and start your day trading adventures today. All right, so basically, let's just make it as simple as possible. I only have the sticky note up here because today we actually nailed a couple of these names. We've been putting up ideas pretty much every day for a couple years now. And yeah, today Meta, Peloton, Baba, Snowflake, Tesla, they're all here. But what I want to talk about right here was this bottom note right there. Baba long between 95 and 96. So that's all. We have that up. You might say, okay, why are we looking long Alibaba, right? Well, so there it is, breaking this little bubble, right? So we have some barcoding back and forth with the bottom of 90 and the top of 95. We drew that line right there today. So here is the daily chart. When we came in today, as you can see, I'll switch it over here. I shouldn't turn my back like that. As we switch it over here, this is 95 bottom. So as we're opened up here in the pre-market, we're sort of already above this 95 level. So already I was like, okay, we're in breakout mode right now. But the only problem here is I have one bad tick down there because we started our trade, and this is my mistake. So we start our trade, it rips up here to 97, and then I'm like, uh-oh, I did it again. I put down a level on the sticky note, and I didn't hit it. We've already missed this break of 96 up to 97. So when it fell back in, we first took our first long at 96, thinking, okay, then we reviewed. We went back to the charts, and we said to ourselves, hey, look, if we're going to take a long, let's just wait till 95, because then if we're wrong, then we can get out 94-ish, something like that. I don't want to be taking levels that are a little bit too early. So what wound up happening was a little bit of bad trade management early, and that is we go long there, and then it comes back down in, and then we finally get that long at about 95.20. The problem is, as it broke back down below, I had the out at 95 because, quite frankly, if the market was going to go downside today, we had Jackson Hole, we had a couple other things that I was thinking to myself, hey, maybe this 95 doesn't hold, and then we can get a chance either to pick it up a little bit lower or hit it again. Well, thankfully, that's exactly what happens, and we wind up hitting the trade again. So it breaks back down below 95, and we get out, and we're like, that's not good. But the problem is, we basically make that downside wick. This hole here is 95, this line, right? So it comes back, and I'm like, wait a second. It shot up almost immediately after I got out. Shot up that dollar, goes right back to 96. And I'm like, we missed the trade because I got out for like way too frugal down there. Like if my out's gonna be 95, give yourself to like 94.75. Give yourself to 94.50. Problem is I had a little bit too many shares, was a little too excited about it. So we get out at 95. Thankfully, the Alibaba gods pay off. They come back in, retest that 95, and we get long at the exact same spot again, 95.20. And then it's like, okay, doesn't even test 95 this time, so we're good. And then all of a sudden, boom, to the upside. Where do we get the majority of them out here? Unfortunately, at about 95.80, 95.60, where we took that first pop. And then all of a sudden, news comes out. You're seeing the big volume spike there. And this is that US and China we're near a deal to basically open up the books and look into some of these Chinese companies. I have ultimate faith. I think it's PricewaterhouseCoopers. We've looked at Alibaba. I'm an investor in this name. I don't think there's anything fishy with their accounting. What do I know? But I feel like this is a safer name. So as soon as that happens, you hit pay dirt. And this is the thing. Look at the extension to the upside. Our next out, like as this is happening, I'm like, whoa, we saw our net jump, obviously, and it was bang to the upside. So we get some out there at 98, then it breaks 98. We take 98.50, comes back in again on news. I don't want to reload. I just want to keep going with the shares that we have. Then we just let it ride all the way to the upside. This is where on the main show, people started asking, when are you going to get out? It's approaching 100. We let it break through 100 right here, breaks it all the way up to 101. And I'm like, I have no idea where this is going to stop. This is great news. We have a big move here for Alibaba, actually up 8 and a bit%. But unfortunately, I put the stop right at this level, 99.80. So when it pulls back down, I feel like, you know, if we don't hold this area, then we probably test back down there. And that's a 99 break. So I didn't want to give up. I mean, I got 99 problems, but I didn't want Alibaba to be one. So as it breaks back up to the upside there, we put that stop in at 99.80 right there to get out. And it's kind of a good thing we did. It does go back up, tests about $100.20 or so, but then it comes right back into 99. And as I said, that probably would have been where I got out. So I feel like I've saved myself a little bit of cash. And look where we're trading right now, 99.80 again. So basically the exact same price. I mean, I guess it's pushed push that way a little bit more, but we're still trading right around here. You can see the tick there. So Alibaba, it's your trade of the day. We got lucky with some news, but the key thing is, and I'm going to do this over and over again, it's why we have Meta 166. When you're breaking above some of these levels, especially on a daily chart, and you've had good momentum, yesterday was a big day, not too many red candles in here, big momentum. I liked Alibaba pushing through 95, and then we get the news story elevating this thing through 100.